What's up, car guy? Hey, you don't have to apologize anymore, man. Don't even worry about it. You don't even have to worry about it. What's up, dude? So I just got back. Well, not just got back. I went fishing a couple days ago in a river. Had really good success. And I'm actually posting a video that's actually after my first day of my first fish caught. So just because it was such a good day. I mean, honestly, it was such a good day fishing a new body of water. Had a lot of success. So I'm actually going to drop that video this Thursday for members, and then it will drop for everyone next week. But it was a good day. It was a good video, man. It was a lot of fun. Did not expect to have such success, so it was cool. What's up, G-Man? How are you? Good to see you. It's so bright outside. It's beautiful out. It's beautiful out. It's supposed to be mid-60s today. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's beautiful out. What'd you catch? You're going to have to watch the video. I will say I caught some smallmouth, but I caught a fish that I've never caught before, so you're gonna have to watch that video. Unless you've seen the post on my YouTube, you've seen the fish. But hi, Pop. You wanna come say hi? Come here, over here. Oh, she's gonna lay down. My Great Dane. He's here, just chilling. But yeah, it was a good day. It's a good day of fishing. Oh, she sees a reflection from my phone. Yeah, it was a good day. So I'm posting that picture, or I'm posting that video on Thursday for members, and then everyone next week. But I think we're getting really close to potential like topwater, which will be awesome. Just still trying to catch smallmouth. They are very hard to catch here in South Africa. Yeah, I mean, where I live, man, they're pretty prevalent. It's hard to find them in lakes and stuff, but you can find them. But it's more or less like rivers. Where I caught this one was in a river. Lake St. Clair, which is like a nation like famous for smallmouth. So I definitely have a lot of areas to catch them. But for me, it was just nice because again, it was like I've never fished a river like that. The river was moving. It was cruising. It was going pretty fast. So big muskies, nice. Yeah, I have some fish I really want to catch this year. Muskies are one, like big muskies, big pike, carp, catfish. If I catch them, I catch them. What's up, David? If I catch them, I catch them. If I don't, I don't. But carp for sure, muskies for sure, and pike for sure. But I've already caught pike, but I want to catch bigger pike. I think the biggest pike I've caught is maybe 2 feet. So something like this, like not crazy long, but I want to catch some big ones. Yeah, it was a good video. So if you guys are new to my content, if you're just popping into this live stream, we have a new video dropping on Thursday for members. So if you're interested in becoming a member, you click the join button. The lowest I could make it was $2.50. When you become a member, you get content early. But new video drops this Thursday for members, and then next week it drops for everyone, and it's where we went fishing in my waders and we caught a bunch of smallmouth and a fish that I've never caught before. So if you guys are interested in watching that video, make sure you guys subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. We're on the road to, I think, 5,400. I think last I looked, we were 38 subscribers away. No, 28 subscribers. Yeah, 38, sorry. 28? Where am I at? 28. I think we're at 28. 28 subscribers away. But I want to throw topwater, so I think I'm going to pack some topwater. So I got my topwater bin here. This is so, if you guys did not know, I'm affiliated with KastKing, and they sent me out this fanny pack, which I use for wade fishing. And so one of the things I've learned to do is kind of pack smaller boxes. It comes with and it can fit a 3600 size box. But the problem is once you put a 3600 size box in there, you really can't fit anything else. So I actually go lower. I bring this box, this 3500 size. It allows me to pack a smaller box for hooks and weights. And if I even really want to, I could bring this whole box right here, which is all topwater. But I just bring some in here. So I have a plopper in here, I have a spook in here. And then thanks to Jacked Up Baits, he sent me out the Baby Rat, which is a small little wake bait right here, which pink lemonade, it's gonna be killer. That's gonna be fun to throw. And then my private lake is opening up soon, which will be fun too. Actually, I saw a really good tip, and I think I'm going to do it while we're sitting here, kind of just fiddling around with tackle. Broken, I have a fishing rod. I don't have any to give. Watching from the United Kingdom. Thanks, man. Rods and reels, dude. It's hard to beat. They have really great deals. They have sales constantly. My favorite combo right now is the KastKing Deadbolt, which is the Speed Demon Elite Deadbolt, which is a reel that has 0 drag. And the rod that I paired with it was a Speed Demon Pro frog rod. So 7.2, heavy fast. It's pretty good. That's my favorite combo from KastKing. And then they also sent me out this Centron Light, which is a 2-piece spinning rod. So it's a nice budget combo. So you guys want to check that out as well. It's a nice budget combo spinning reel. They have the Centron Light and then the Centron. The Centron Light is just white, and then the Centron is black, which is cool looking, but nothing really different about it. But yeah, the Deadbolt is hands down my favorite combo to use. Hands down. So I think what I'm going to do, because I think maybe going to fish some ponds, but I really want to try to get back out in my waders to Lake Insanity. If you're new to my content, I call a lake near me Lake Insanity because I go there all the time expecting a different outcome and it never changes. But now that I have waders, I can get out into the water a little bit better. I love it. Honestly, it's great. It feels, so right now I think it's still 20% off. So go to KastKing.com, check it out. It's called the Bait Space, the KastKing Bait Space Fishing Tackle Bag. And you can just search waist bag and this will pop up. Again, it comes with a 3600 size tackle box. But I actually went down a smaller size because if you want to watch a full review on it, it's on my YouTube channel as well. But one of the things is it's kind of narrow. So when you put a 3600 size tackle box, you really can't get much out. It also comes with 6 soft plastic bags for your soft plastics. But I actually don't use those for soft plastics. I use them for my spinner baits. Have you ever fished for pike? Not specifically pike, but this year I am. I got some baits specific, like more targeted for bigger fish. Yeah, it's the review. I have a full review on my channel. That's the only KastKing bag I have. But another really good brand is Evolution Outdoors, I believe. They have a lot of innovative stuff too. But KastKing, again, I'm affiliated with them. I have links in a lot of my videos. If you click those links to KastKing, it does support the content. So in my mind, I'm kind of like a sales rep, but I'm not. So you want to check out Evolution Outdoors too. I think it's Evolution Outdoors. They have a lot of innovative stuff too. Check them out. But yeah, that bag I love. I use it for my waders. And the reason why I like it with my waders is I don't have to constantly pick up a bag, put it on my backpack, back, and then set it down. I can literally just, when I went fishing in a river, I brought 2 rods. So I set my rod down in my tripod, but I could keep my bag on me. So I could just pick up the tripod, my rod, and go versus throwing out my backpack and all that stuff. So. Try fishing for lake fish in Indonesia. One day, maybe. Maybe if I get big enough, we can make a trip out there. But yeah, so I'm really tempted to bring some more topwater. I have a plopper, a spook, and a walking bait, which is enough. But one of my favorite fish lures to catch fish on is a frog, man. That's hands down the best way to catch a fish, man. The way that they destroy a frog is like no other, man. Like no other. I usually don't reply to comments. I'm just gonna give you a heads up. See, the thing is, so I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. As a broadcaster, I don't like spam comments, so I usually ignore them because it doesn't add to the conversation. Country, I don't know what that means, but yeah. So for 7 viewers, I usually skip comments that don't add to the conversation, if that makes sense. I'm not interested in big view counts. So I just want to talk to people and have a good time. But if the comments don't really make any sense to me, I'm not going to usually reply to them. So that's why I usually just skip over them. It's all good, Assassin. Start streaming and you'll see, you'll get a lot of comments that don't really make much sense to what you're doing. So yeah, so I want to pack I think I want to bring a frog. My favorite frog, hands down, if you guys are interested in a frog, it's this one right here. It's the Strike King white frog here. You just need to engage people. Dude, I appreciate the advice, man. Thank you. See, so like right now, Assassin, do you think I should keep engaging? It's all good, man. It's all good, dude. I'll handle it. I'll take my 4 viewers over everything, man. I'll take it. Make them feel like you're talking to them. I am talking to them. I'm talking to you right now. Do you like the spotlight on you? So also too, you know, to toot my own horn, I've been a Twitch streamer for, I started Twitch streaming in 2014, became a full-time Twitch streamer in 2017. I have had 7,000 people in my channel before watching and commenting. So like I have experience in this, so you just have to learn to ignore comments that don't make any sense. So you just learn to choose who you're going to reply to, because some comments like, "Are you country?" doesn't add to the conversation. And I've already gone on long enough to give this person attention is what they're looking for. So if you want to stream, go ahead, man. Go ahead and stream. Make sure you reply to everyone. It is, but yeah, I'm doing my best to engage comments that are also adding to the stream, if that makes sense. Yeah, Strike King frog, hands down my favorite frog. One of the reasons why is it's $5. I feel like frogs and hollow body baits have gone up in price. They're like $9, $10. This is $5, and it's one of my favorite and most consistent. One of the reasons why I enjoy it is because you can cast and retrieve and just keep doing it. Because I think for me, one of the biggest downfalls of hollow body baits is that you have to kind of constantly squeeze the water out, and this one you don't. So if you're looking for a frog, I recommend the Strike King white frog. Thanks, man. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, you have to choose your battles, because also I'm in the shorts feed, so the shorts feed will get a lot of viewership, but sometimes the viewership doesn't make any sense. Like people will just come and say stuff. So you choose who really wants to conversate. You know, what's up, Funny Duck? I know. So I'm in Michigan. And I think, I mean, right now, everything that I've caught fish on, except in this river, I caught all of my fish on a half-ounce chartreuse and white spinnerbait. So that was the first time this season that I've actually caught fish on a moving bait, which was awesome. You know, I didn't have to catch them on a wacky worm. But I'm hoping, because we're supposed to, I think 2 days ago or a couple days ago, we had one day that was still dropped into the 30s, and then the rest of the days, the nights I should say, have been in the 40 or like mid 40s or higher. And then we have on Thursday, I believe, an 80-degree day. So we're getting really close. I think I'm going to bring some top water just to throw. I don't think I'm going to catch anything on top water, but it's hard not to bring top water for sure. So it's like I brought the Chapo, which is Berkley's Whopper Plopper. I brought a Spook, which is custom painted by Lazy Baits, who's a good friend of the channel. Check him out. He creates some awesome stuff. So, and then I'll probably bring I usually bring 2 frogs just in case, because this one I've put through the ringer. I've had this one since I started frog fishing, and they're so consistent, so consistent. One of my biggest tips, though, for anybody frog fishing, I think I might still have to do it. Maybe not. No, I don't have to do it this one. Maybe a little bit. But one of the things that I recommend is trimming your skirts. If they're too long, they'll short strike. So I always trim to where and I actually got this tip from Noah, who is Kicking Their Bass TV. How many days of warm weather does it take for warm? I think at least like a week to 2 weeks. So I think we're still like potentially a week to 2 weeks out of top water. But I would say like probably a week to 2 weeks out. What's up, Release? How are you, man? What's up? What's up? But I'm gonna bring frog. Frog fishing is the best, man. It's just so much fun. And then probably in about 2 weeks. What's today? Yeah, probably about a week and a half. Hopefully, my buddy's dad will put his little pedal boat in. If you guys are new to my content, I go to a private lake all the time, and I fish on a pedal boat. And it is the private lake. There's about 10 houses on it. Maybe a handful of people actually fish this lake. But the lake is loaded and it's not overpopulated where the fish are all like a pound. No, these fish are 2.5 pounds. The biggest fish I've caught in there so far, besides pike, has been a 3 pound, 6 ounce bass, which is pretty good for this tiny little private lake. So I'm excited to fish because, like, honestly, fishing there, you can throw whatever you want. You can practice. I learned a lot fishing there. It's one of the cool things about having this private lake is I can go and, like, for example, I was extremely unfamiliar with what a soft plastic bite felt like. So if you guys are new to my content, I have probably, I'm gonna just say, like, fishing intensely for about 1.5 years. And I didn't really understand what a soft plastic bite felt like. And now because of that private lake, I've learned a lot. So I'm excited to fish there again. I've caught a fish on everything from, custom glides all the way to a 10-inch worm. So it's a lot of fun in this lake. I'm from Michigan. Ooh, someone's car alarm. Somebody pushed the panic button. But yeah, so I have a bin back here. You guys can't really see, but I have a bin all of soft plastics. And mainly what I've been catching fish on have been wacky worms, typically. So, like, I got a chartreuse, what is it called? Tinfoil, chartreuse tinfoil, right here. Oh man, it's beautiful. It's not a cloud in the sky. It's supposed to get to a high of 66 today. Right now, it's 55, or 52. So, it's absolutely gorgeous. But I can't wait till I can throw other things other than just straight soft plastics. But one of the videos that will be coming up once it starts warming up. So this is the 10-inch worm I'm talking about. This is the Strike King, KVD Strike King bull worm. This is a 10-inch worm, which I caught the 30 pound, 6 ounce bass on. It's as big as your fishing rod handle. And it's pretty thick too. Like, it's not like a thin worm. This is a really thick worm, which I really like because honestly, it's the durability. It just lasts a lot longer. And then I also picked up at a fishing show, I picked up some more. So I have, let's see if I can find them. I have these. These are ribbon tails. I picked them up because they're 9-inch ribbon tail. Still give these a shot. Honestly, ribbon tails have not been as successful for me. I have these right here. These are a 7-inch. These are called the Flex Worm. Okay. No, yeah, this thing, so which one are you talking about? So this I love. This I got black and blue. I bought them off Amazon. I think they were like 10 bucks on Amazon. Got black and blue. I feel like black and blue and like June bug have been the most consistent for me. What's up, Henry? Sorry guys, it is pretty bright out here. It's so hard to read chat. It's so stinking bright out here. Yeah, it's so stinking bright. But yes, these are great. I love this. So this is called electric blue pear is what they call it. And it's got a white tail. I mean, look at that thing. And probably the sun is really showing you guys the color. So it's a purple with blue, like, if anybody's a fan of cars, when I was growing up, an electric blue Corvette was one of my favorite cars when I was growing up. And that's kind of what the flake looks like. It's a very bright blue. It's not like a dark blue. Yeah, those are pretty cool. But honestly, ribbon tails, I have not been super successful with them. Maybe I'll try them out. My dog is Is there a squirrel out there? She's slowly walking. But then I want to show you, I want to try to see if I can find, oh, here they are. So I got a couple of these. So this is called the Black Grape, which is really just kind of like a purple. Just a purple, but it's just a straight tail worm. It's not a ribbon tail, which these, again, if you're new to my content, one of my favorite baits is a giant worm. I think they're overlooked. They're not thrown as much, at least here in the Midwest. My brother-in-law lives in Texas, and he says big worms are typically thrown in Texas. And I think honestly here in the Midwest, they're not thrown a lot. So once the water starts warming up, I mean, obviously it's gonna require a little bit more of a hungry fish. And right now the waters are still pretty hard to catch some fish. So, but that's Black Grape. Also picked up these things, man. Went to a fishing show. There's 15 craws in here. These are the Chase Baits Love Bug, and they kind of look like a squid. I got them for $2. Check this out. They have like a squid body, and then like the claws for the craw. I mean, those are gonna be killer. I got a 14 pack for $2, but at the show it was buy 3, get them for $5. So I got 3 packs of these. So I got a bunch of these. I'm kind of getting all over the place with you guys here. But I picked up a bunch. Let me see. Got some lizards in here. Oh, that bag is open. $2. I got them for $2. And I got a 3-pack. So I got 40. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got 45 craws. I got 45 craws for $5. If you guys also don't know, I'm a huge budget angler. I go to Ollie's. I actually partnered with Ollie's. And I go to Ollie's all the time for my fishing stuff as well. And where are hold on, you guys. I got to find them. This bin is full. This bin is full. Also, we'll be going to a garage sale. I got these things. These are Northland. They're called the Impulse. But they're paddle tails, and these crushed for me last fall. The Fire Tiger, they're soft plastic. I don't know if I've ever seen a Fire Tiger soft plastic before, which is why I got them. Oh, here's the other ribbon tail, or not, the other worms. In my opinion, are good in deep water and when you're on a bed, but the shorter ones, because they have short, yeah, the ribbon tails, I have not had much luck. I bought Mondo worms, which are Guggen's ribbon tail. I can't remember the size of them. They're probably like a 7-inch, 8-inch maybe, and I've not caught much on them. But the Guggen Slim Shake worm, I know there's like a love-hate towards Guggen's baits, but for $1.99, I don't care whose baits they are. I found them at Ollie's for $1.99. Slim Shake worms. They're a 6.5-inch worm, and then they also have an 8-inch one, which is actually an older model. And I got them for $1.99, and they slay for me. So they work. But then this is the other worm that I have. This is a June bug. I think, is it actually a June bug? Let me see if they call it June bug. They call it a Tequila Sunrise with blue-green glitter. So this is gonna be killer too. But again, it's a 10-inch worm. Don't necessarily think fish have seen big worms typically. So, you know, again, you're targeting bigger fish. I probably could pair it with a little bit bigger, but the biggest hook I have is a 6-aught. So, and it's caught me fish. So the hookup ratio has been pretty good. So 6-aught is actually a 6-aught Guggen hook. Let's see if I can find these craws. But yeah, here's some of the baits that I'll be throwing for muskie. These are the 360 GTs. These are the 5.5-inch, and I do have the jig heads for them. So I'll be targeting like muskie and pike with these. Those are really nice. Got them, as you can see. If you don't know what Ollie's is, I got this whole pack. So this is a 6-pack for $4, and if you go to Walmart, you get a 3-pack and 1 jig head for like $5. So yeah. And I also got the jig heads there too. All right, so here we go. So I got Bama Bug. So here's the other craws, same style, looks like a squid. But again, 15 in here. And the Bama bug is actually one of my favorite colors. It's a purple with green pumpkin. I found that to be really good for me. So I don't know if the sun is hitting it right, if it's focusing on it or it's in the shade. I think I'm starting to finally get into the shade. So let's move you guys a little bit so you guys can see the colors. So it's purple body and then like green pumpkin. No, it's, sorry, purple claws and then like a green pumpkin body. This is one of my hands down, my like most successful color. Typically June bug and something like this. Yeah, I got 45 craws, which I find if I can find deals on soft plastics, I usually go for them because I feel like I burn through more soft plastics than any other bait, right? Like if it's a hard bait and I don't snag on something or it doesn't break off, then you have that one for a while. Yeah, so I'm stoked. I'm stoked to finally be able to throw these out, catch some fish on those. I got these, which I really like. Also, if you did not know, if you're a budget angler like me, if you're trying not to spend a bunch of money, if you have a smartwatch, you can link it to your phone. If you have Dick's Sporting Goods around you, you link it to your smartwatch and it tracks your footsteps. After a certain amount of steps, you get 3 points. Every 3 points, you get 300 points. Or I'm sorry, after 300 points, you get a $10 coupon. So, you know, you can buy stuff like this. I bought a 6 Sense Speed Wake. You know, I bought these, which I think were like $5. And then I bought the Speed Wake, which is 10. So I got these. You know, I got the Speed Wake for free, and then I bought these. So it's been really good. I really like these, and these are again black and blue. Black and blue June bug, Bama craw have been my most successful, and these are pretty wild looking too. Really, those are gonna honestly, I think those are gonna be a really good skirt, or sorry, a trailer. Yeah, those are pretty cool looking. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go out to the lake this week, go on my wader, see if we can catch some more fish. I've yet to catch a fish in this lake this year, but I call it Lake Insanity because it is a tough lake to fish. Hi, pup, you wanna come say hi? Come here. Say hi to my Great Dane. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, hi. Wanna say hi to everyone? You wanna say hi? Yeah, this is my Great Dane. Her name is Frankie. She's a big girl, but she's a gentle giant, man. She's a sweetheart. I'm not selling people on Great Danes, but man, she's a good dog. It's like hugging a person, man. And they hug you back too, which is cool. All right, so I brought all this stuff out. I didn't need to. Also, I picked this up at Ollie's. It might be a little gimmicky, but I feel like it will work in the right time. But this is called a bait ball. It's from Live Target. It's called the bait ball. It's basically like a mini, it's a spinner. It's got like a, what is that? A willow blade in the middle. And then it's kind of like a mini Alabama rig, except none of these other ones have hooks on it. It's just the middle one. So this thing is wild. I got this for, I think, like $6. Haven't yet to catch anything on it, but it's just such a wild bait. Got chartreuse. I'm a big fan of like bright colors. Chartreuse to bass, if you didn't know, chartreuse to bass kind of just looks like white, just a different hue. So to them, it's kind of like a ball of just white bait fish, but a different hue. I actually need to get another, spinner bait. I lost mine fishing on the river. Broke off, unfortunately. That's what I caught all the fish on too. It was a good time. Guys, again, if you enjoyed the content, you guys are enjoying the conversation we're having here, make sure you guys like and subscribe. We are on the road to 5,400. It's like, and also too, like I kind of want to bring a buzzbait. I just don't, I think topwater, we're just still a little off for topwater, but it's hard not to bring some. I wonder if I can fit it. Can I fit it in here? Might be able to fit it in here. Let's see. I feel like the buzzbait's kind of hard to fit into a 3,500 size box. Oh no, it can fit. It can fit. I can make it fit. I have it kind of jam-packed. I actually might be able to put the frog into a different spot. If you guys have any questions for me, content created related, fishing, if you guys caught any fish, what's the biggest fish you caught this year? Are you still trying to catch your first fish of 2025? Let me know. Let me know. Let's see, buzz bait. Oh yeah, that fits perfect. Hooked. Yeah, that'll fit. Perfect. And I actually think I can still do. Yeah, whatever. Let's do this. Where's the... It's like I want to, oh man, it's just like frog fishing is just the best. And I do think it's too early. Oh, what I wanted to do though is, I'll be right back, hold on. You guys are coming with me. You might still be able to hear me. But I saw a tip on how to just be more efficient. And one of the tips was to pre-rig your worms with, oh, you know what? They might be already out there. With the wacky ring. So I have my wacky tool with me, but I don't know if I necessarily need to bring it if I just pre-rig all of my worms that I'm going to bring. So one of the most consistent catching worms that I've thrown is the Berkley Power Bait, the Max Scent, and it's the black color, just straight black. That has been the most successful for me. So I'm going to grab those out. I have them all in here, I think. Yep. So, and then I have my wacky tool, which I got for $2 at Meijer on clearance. I'm going to just pre-rig some of these. Yeah, just straight black. This is just, they cover it with the clearance, but it's literally just straight black. There's no flake, no nothing. And this has been the most successful for me. Pop, the door is open, baby. You want to smell them? Get your big schnoz in here. What do those smell like, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna have Max Scent all over my fingers. But I found that to be like a really good idea. Just kind of, once you get out of here. Does it smell good? It's not for you, it's not a treat. Yeah, you can go inside. Okay. Problem is, it's hard to tell which one you pre-rig because they're black. I might save a couple for a different color, like a green pumpkin, but I really like this idea. Would you get your big schnoz out of here? Would you get your big schnoz out of here? Because yeah, every fish I've caught on, every fish that I've caught this year, other than this couple days ago at the river, was on a wacky. They weren't biting anything else. All wacky, all black power bait. Max Scent. And the thing is with the Max Scents though, is they are very fragile, kind of like a Yamamoto. They just kind of shred. I've actually never thrown a Yamamoto, but I just know because of the high salt content, they do rip pretty easily. So I probably will be wrapping up stream here in a little bit. Again, guys, if you enjoyed the content, just hanging out with me, chilling, talking, fishing, make sure you guys like and subscribe. We're on the road to 5,400. I do have a video dropping this Thursday, which will be for members only first, and then it will drop next week for everyone. So Thursday for everyone. I feel like that's good. I got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5. And then I still have 2 rings left. I might save the last 2 for if a green pumpkin or if black's not, if they're not biting the black power bait. Forgot that's why I have it like that. Okay. I have never. And honestly, dude, to be brutally honest, I haven't needed to. I feel like for me, I have caught as many fish as I would catch, even with like a normal stick bait. Like I throw these. These are on clearance. Got these Berkley Power Bait Max Sense for $2.25. I go to Ollie's. I've thrown the Lunker Logs, and they've all worked for me. You know, I know Yamamoto is like the name sake for the stick bait, right? Like the Senko. But it's hard for me to buy. I mean, specifically at Meijer's, I think Yamamoto stick baits or Senkos are like $8, something like that. And I feel like for me, I've been pretty consistent with on the baits that I've thrown. One bait that another company that I really haven't thrown much of, and they're big, is Z-Man. The only Z-Man bait that I've ever thrown is this guy right here, the little Streak Z I got from a fishing show, and it actually caught me last year. In 2024, caught me my first fish of 2024. I was throwing it on a net head, bouncing it back. But this is the only Z-Man bait I've ever thrown too. Used to throw Yum Dingers because they were a better deal, but once I tried the Senko, I could never go back. It's drastically, noticeably different for me. Yeah, listen, I throw Yums because of the deals, but I've started leaning towards Berkley. I really like this as well. But I have so many baits. I have so many soft plastics that like I don't necessarily need to throw more. So like, yeah, I got Yums here again. Great deal. If you guys did not know, some Walmarts have a box on the bottom shelf of baits that are I can't remember the word. I'm looking for a word and I can never think of it. Like they're mess ups, they're mistakes. So this is a bag full of green pumpkin chartreuse tail Yum Dingers, but some of them don't have chartreuse and some of them have a little bit of chartreuse, so they mark them down. So for example, like this one doesn't, oh, it's wrong side, here we go. So like this one doesn't have any chartreuse tail, like barely any. So they mark them down. They work. If you like the Ned, I've only thrown the Ned, where I fish, it's too weedy. It's really hard. I'm a bank angler, and where I fish, it's really hard for me to get anything on a Ned because I'm constantly getting hooked up on stuff. Now that I'm fishing in the river though, the newest video that's gonna drop, that was pretty rocky. So I could see myself throwing a Ned. Like a Ned Hellgrammite. See if I picked up some Hellgrammites. Where are they? See, I also picked up these. The reason why I picked up these look like just like a straight worm. You know, like something you would dig out of like an earthworm dug out of the ground. So I picked these up. They're more of like a finesse worm. But where are my Neds? Right here, I bet. Yeah, right here. So I picked up some Hellgrammites. So I'm gonna try these out this year too. But I would say I've been fishing for about 1.5 years consistently. And there's things that I really want to work on. Chatterbaits, I've only ever caught one fish on. Jig head, a swim jig, I've only ever caught one. The old Monster Drag is excellent for the bank. Ribbon tails, I actually just picked some up. I have these ones right here. See if I can find them now. Do I still have them out? No, I don't have them out. See if I can find them. So these are 9-inch ribbon tails. Ribbon tails have not been successful for me. I don't know if it's just the action is just too much for where I'm throwing. But I picked these up. These are what are they called? They're called the Electric Blue Pair. white tail, purple, a little bit of ribbed. So they're probably gonna have some wild action. But honestly, the best worm, like bigger worm, has been for me is just a straight tail worm, no ribbon. So like this worm, like these worms right here, same brand. This is called the Luck Strike. I'm gonna try these out this year. Just a straight tail worm. It does have a tail on the end for a little bit of action, but it's a straight tail worm. This is a 10-inch worm. I've had more success with straight tail worms than ribbon tail worms. Those are 10 inches. I have another one. This is called Black Grapes, basically just purple. And then I have this color right here, which is called Tequila Sunrise with blue-green glitter. Same worm. And then I have these, which I've actually had a lot of success with. And I can't wait to throw them, which are the black and blue Strike King, KVD Strike King bull worms. These are 10 inches. These are monstrous worms. They're 10 inches, the same size as the other ones, lengthwise, but the girth. These are very girthy. And so it's like you're throwing like a big snake on the end of your line. It's pretty funny, actually. And I've had a lot of success with these, actually. So I got black and blue because I feel like black and blue is always my consistent, darker color. They had watermelon, which I've not had a lot of success with. A green pumpkin, obviously. But black and blue, they didn't have June bug, which I would have got, but they didn't have June bug. So I went with black and blue, and it's killed it for me. So these are definitely, these worms right here are, I'm probably going to receive a package here soon of some custom worms from Fanatic Soft Plastics. They're 8.8, so 8.8 inch worms. He calls them the Mojo worms. So in a future video, you guys get a little behind the scenes. My plan is to throw only big worms here soon. So I got probably the smallest I'll go is probably 8 inches, maybe 7 inch, because I have some 7-inch net bait worms here. They're called the Flex Worm. See if I can find them. Yeah, right here. Oh no, those are the craws, or the slim pocket craws, right here. So these are called the Flex Worms. So this is June bug, I believe. Red bug, they call it red bug. And I've actually had a lot of success on this one too. It's very thin, so I use a Yamamoto, so 7-inch, I use a Yamamoto 5/0 or 4/0. But I like the Yamamoto, no, sorry, not Yamamoto's, Gamakatsu, because they're thinner wire, thinner gauge, and this worm is super thin, so it has a lot of action when it's moving. But if I use like a 6/0 Guggen hook or a 5/0 stout hook from 6 Sense, they're too thick. It just the hook's too thick. So I use a Gamakatsu 4/0 or 5/0, I can't remember, probably 5/0. And it's just a little bit thinner gauge of wire, which works perfect for these. So I probably will end up throwing like 7 inches. So I have this, I have another color. I actually probably have 2 colors. I probably have a June bug, but check out the T-Max. So whatever I throw is typically from Ollie's. So any net baits that I've picked up is from Ollie's. No other shops around me. I don't have a lot of mom and pop shops, and I also don't have a Bass Pro Shop or a Cabela's near me. So whatever Ollie's has of net baits is what I pick up. But these are going to be great for bed fishing. I can't wait. Bed fishing is coming soon, man. But yeah, these will be really good. But yeah, I got the baby pocket craw here. Got I picked up some of their flipping baits from Net Baits. Hi, pup. Hi, baby. You want to go inside? The door is open, baby. Are you just smelling in here? Does it smell interesting? I'm going to have to go soon. My son's going to wake up, you guys. Let's see if I can find him. Hi, pup. Also, slept on right here, okay? Slept on. Picked them up from a garage sale. These are called wave worms. And I kept saying they're as durable as a Z-Man plastic. They're not. They're not stretchy at all. Kind of reminds me of actually Yamamoto, but more durable. So it's called the wave worm. These are called tiki sticks. And this is actually watermelon black flake, which I don't normally have success on, but this worm was killing it for me. And I don't know if it's because it's ribbed, just slightly ribbed, but this worm, I know it's kind of blurry because it's a front-facing camera, so when you get close, it doesn't focus, but the sun just shows it. This worm, I hope I can find more at a garage sale. These are awesome. White crawl, yeah, they're called the baby pacas right here by NetBaits. And they're a little hollow, they're hollow on the inside. They're hollow on the inside, so they'll float. So when you hook them on the back, they'll stand up. Actually, no, they're not. Yeah, well, they are hollow. They are hollow. So they won't stand, but there's a hole right there in the front where the water will fill in. But no, these are going to be killer. Killer. Guys, again, if you're enjoying the content, just hanging out, chilling with me, talking, fishing, because I know I'm enjoying it, make sure you guys give the video, the live stream a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe. Again, I have a new video dropping this Thursday. We went out to a river and we killed it. It was awesome. Had a good day. Let me see if I can find those. Oh yeah, here's them in a full package. So this is called June. This is June bug. Yeah, this is June bug. So the NetBait flex worm, and it comes in this. But look at that. Like, that color is so vibrant. So good. June bug always works for me. June bug is probably my most consistent color. Let's see if I can find those NetBaits. So I really want to show you those NetBaits before I have to wrap up here. All right, here. These NetBaits, these punching baits. So these are called the Bee Bug. And they're very heavy. There's like zero action to them. Yo, what's up, Creed? So right here. And this is just natural, I believe. Natural craw, yep. So very heavy punching bait. Zero action to the claws, but it's meant to just go through and have maybe minimal action. I think I've caught one fish on these two. Have I ever thrown a jackhammer? I have not. My buddy has, and he's lost two of them, I believe. What's up, Creed? Good to see you, dude. Oh, let me throw all this stuff back in. Actually, I could probably leave it out here because I need to pack my bag. But no, I have not thrown a jackhammer. Honestly, I've not had much success with chatterbaits. Chatterbaits, I've only ever caught one fish on a chatterbait. So there's lures that I want to really give a shot this year. I have a $10 coupon at Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm going to pick up a mag draft most likely. And then I want to start throwing jig heads more, really get to understand and see how to work those. Chatterbaits, jig heads, glide baits, big swimmers, things like that. So I hear that they're very consistent. Does it make sense? Well, I think it's because of the are jackhammers Z-Man? Or is Jackhammer Strike, is that a different brand? I can't remember. I think it's the blade. I think it's the blade that's a little bit different. But I've heard that when you throw them and you start retrieving, they start up instantly. There's no like trying to get it started. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys for hanging out, chatting with me. I appreciate it. Again, if you guys enjoyed just the content, hanging out, chilling, make sure you guys give the stream a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe. Again, new video drops Thursday for members, and then it drops for everyone the following week. So thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.